Do you all remember how I told you about the mass deportations that happened here in the United States in the 1930s, 1940s, culminating in the 1950s with the United States campaign called Operation Wetback that targeted people of Mexican heritage, Mexican descent, that sent well over, I believe it was 1.8 million people to Mexico, with over 1 million of those people being U.S. citizens. Do you remember that? And for those that are going to say, fake news, let me show you. Here it is on history.com. The U.S. deported 1 million of its own citizens to Mexico during the Great Depression. Up to 1.8 million people of Mexican descent, most of them American born, were rounded up in informal raids and deported in an effort to reserve jobs for white people. Does this sound familiar? We talk about history not repeating itself, but here we are in 2024, and guess what's happening? U.S. citizens of Mexican descent are being targeted once again. Attorney General Ken Paxton in Texas ordered and authorized police officers to raid the homes of U.S. citizens that just so happen to be of Mexican descent, that are members of the nation's oldest and largest Latino civil rights organization. And you know why? Because they're trying to get the vote out in Texas, because they are helping their fellow community members register to vote. Now, why would someone like Attorney General Ken Paxton be so worried about the Latino vote in Texas? Let me show you why. CBS News reported that there has been a massive increase in voter registration within two populations in the United States. Now, the headline is that young Black women are registering to vote at 175.8% higher than in 2020. But here's the second part of the story that they're kind of keeping quiet. Young Latinas are registering to vote at 149.7% higher than in 2020. And guess where these young Latinas live? Where do the majority of young Latinas live? Texas and California.